Okay, Francis, great work so far today. So we're coming to the cool down phase now. So now the whole purpose of this is to just help lower our heart rate, lower blood pressure, also clear any of like these sort of like byproducts from this out of the system to get rid of all that lactic acid build up. Which is really important for like reducing injury as well, just to make sure that they're stretched out so not getting like delayed onset muscle soreness and preventing muscle stiffness. Because we've got more training this week, so we'll make sure we're like, ready to go for that. So that's really important. So, but also it supports the 3 hours of recovery. So kind of like rehydrate, refuel and rebuild. So we just need to be mindful of that now. So why we're doing this. So we'll move into the stretches now. So we've got 5 stretches to do today. So we're going to move through them. So I'll demonstrate as always first, and then I'll get them to do and I'll support them through that, okay? Then we'll do a bit of talking at the end. So the first one we've got to do is an upright stretch on the machine to help stretch out our pec. So bear in mind, we've got a lot of upper body work to do, so we need to stretch this out. So we're going to have our arm at a right angle on the bar, level with our shoulder. We're going to have a bit like a walking stance here, so upright posture. Arm against this, and we're just going to turn away. So we're trying to aim with our sternum to turn away from the bar, so we feel that stretch on the outside of the shoulder and the chest, okay? And we're going to do that each side, so we'll do the right hand side on this side, and left hand side on that side, okay? So we'll hold for 30 seconds each. So if you go first, so you're going to walk and stretch, so chin upright, chin tuck back, so elbows, that's it, lovely. So it's nice and level with the shoulder, and we're going to hold. We're going to try and keep this position nice and stable. So hopefully you can feel a nice opening stretch in the chest and the shoulder. So we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Again, thinking sports specific, but make sure we do everything on both sides, okay? 30 seconds one side, and be fair to the other side. That's good. So how's that feel now?
Yeah, good.
Good. And that's 30 seconds already. So we're going to lower the arm, come out of that position nice and gently, not too rapid movement on the shoulder. And we're going to walk to this side so you get a nice good opening, so you cross over well. So again, shoulder upright, chin upright, tuck back, shoulder back, and then just gently facing the sternum, like almost like measure the torch on your sternum, and you're trying to turn that to the side. That just really opens up the shoulder, but only to the limit of your range today that feels nice on the shoulder, okay? Good. Do another 15 seconds. Stretching time. Okay, good. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, good. So now we're going to come to our adductor stretch. So I'll demonstrate on this mat, and then you can perform on this mat. So we come down to the floor now. So we come down nice and safely, 1 knee at a time. So we come into our all fours position. We have our hands under our shoulders, our knees under our hips. We're just going to widen our knees to the edge of the mat. We're going to bring our toes together, so they're down on the mat, and we're going to sit down towards our hip, on our heels. And this will widen and open our knees, and we should put this down for our abductors. Okay, we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. So I'll guide you through, just give you an idea of what we're about to do. So set hand under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're going to widen the knees to the edge of the mat. We're going to take the big toes together, the tops of the shoes on the floor. That's it. And we're going to imagine that we're trying to push our hips down into our heels. We should feel that widening and stretching through the hip. So we're holding there for 30 seconds, and just hold there. Again, we're just trying to make sure we keep our body in a stable position throughout. So our knees are wide, and our body can support our weight. If we want to progress it, we can have our forearms on the floor. It's whatever feels comfortable for you today. Excellent, just hold them there. So we've got 10 more seconds. Great work, Francis. And nice. So we're going to come out of that position, so we're going to lift our elbows up, lock out our arms, bring our knees back into the center. And one at a time, we're going to bring one knee up, and then upright position, and then coming up to a full standing position. Good. So now we're going to move into a back stretch, or more specifically, like a lateral stretch. So what we're going to do from here, we're going to use 2 hands initially. So I'm going to demonstrate here. So our hands are going to be wrapped around the bar, one hand over the other. We're going to have a wide foot position. We're going to sink our hips back, bending our knees. We're almost going to imagine we're going to pull our back to the wall behind us. So we're stretching out both arms. And then we're going to release one arm and hold, we can place it on our leg. So we feel this singly through one of our lat sides. So again, we're imagining we're always in like a squat position, but our arm is supporting the weight. So we're going to lean back as far as we feel comfortable to stretch down through the rear of the shoulder and down through the latissimus also. Then we want to come back up to your hands on, squat up, and then we're going to repeat it the other side again.
Okay.
Now you have a go and I'm going to guide you through. So 2 hands on, we're going to sink the hips back, 1 hand comes off when you're ready. As in, try and keep the eyes sort of gazing forward. So again, we're keeping that nice sort of spinal posture. And you should put this now through the lat on your right hand side. So just holding that for 30 seconds. That's great. So how does that feel so far? Does that feel quite nice?
Yeah, it does feel nice.
So after we've done a bit of upper back work, obviously webbed it through a bit through the sort of lateral raises, but also specifically through the rear cable flies. We should notice this through this. This is why this would be really nice now.
Yeah, it's been good.
Okay, so that's 30 seconds and we're going to switch sides. So we're going to bring both hands on, get a nice secure grip. And we're going to repeat that position again. And we're going to try and bunch untouchable behind us. We take our right hand off this time. Stable position, so knees bent, eyes forward. Imagine, so you should feel like a nice, most comfortable spinal stability position there, almost like we're a bit like a V, but this gets a nice deep stretch through the lat. That's good. Okay, great, and that's 30 seconds. So again, we're going to bring both hands onto the bar. We're going to extend through the ankles, hips, knees, upright position, and let go of the bar. Good. So now we're going to move on to the lying figure 4 stretch. I'm going to demonstrate on this one actually for now. So we're going to come down gently into our lying position. So we're going to have our bum on the floor, our heels on the floor, and our axilla shells on the floor. We're going to lift one leg over the other, so our side of our ankle, which is going to be on the knee. We're going to lift the planted foot upright, so our shin is level with the floor. Our arms go through the gap. We support the leg, hand over hand, and just gently we're going to pull the knee into the chest as far as we feel comfortable to, and we should then feel the stretch start to work. And to release, we release the hands, foot goes down, other foot comes down, and then we can come up into our standing position, using that same standing technique we did earlier. We'll do that for 30 seconds on both sides, so I'll talk you through. So you get down to a nice seated position. So shoulders on the floor, heels on the floor. And we're going to lift whichever leg you prefer to start with over. You're going to lift your knee to your chest, your left knee. Hands go through the back, onto the back of the leg and hold. And from there, looking upright to the ceiling or slightly towards your big toe can be good. Just holding, feel it, and pulling as much as you feel comfortable to, really. It's very individual, and you kind of have to gauge how you feel in the day. The main thing is we feel a nice, good stretch through the leg, the back of the leg.
Feel that, yeah.
Okay. These are really important, these stretches after we've done our exercises, as we said earlier. Make sure we get that improved recovery rate, because we've got a lot more work to do this week, which is good. 3, 2, 1, and gently release now. So lowering our left heel to the floor. We have our right heel to the floor, left foot comes over the right knee, and we repeat the other side by saying, that's it, hands through, grip, sink back, eyes up.
Do I let my head drop?
Personal preference really. If you can't curl your chin to your chest, you kind of can feel a bit more of a stretch, almost a bit of a stretch through the spine. You can lay on the floor, sometimes it puts a bit more pressure on your neck or like lower hip sometimes when you're pulling back. It's whatever feels better for you today. The main thing is we're trying to make sure we get good stretch through the hips and the hamstrings.
Feel that when I tuck my chin in.
Yeah, so we'll make it work for you, personal specific, so we'll keep that chin tucked, which is great. Excellent, and that's 30 seconds. So we're going to reverse all that. We're going to lower the leg, heel to floor, other heel to floor. Then we're going to come up to our standing position, nice and gently. Good. Got one more stretch to do today. So this is our standing lunge stretch. So we can do this just here. So imagine standing lunge stretch, feet shoulder width apart. We're going to take a big step forward with our left foot to start. We're going to bend the front leg, back leg straight. With the knee and the hips facing this wall. Shoulders back, hand on the leg. We're going to lean forward as much as we feel we need to today for the stretch, as long as we're keeping in mind we've got a good range of motion. Then when we've done that, we're going to repeat at the other side. So I'm going to talk you through it. So make sure you've got a nice good position where there's enough room to step forward. We're going to take a big step forward. We're going to bend the front knee, straighten the back leg. Our knees and hips and shoulders all facing the same direction. We can have the hand on the front knee for support, and then we can really imagine we're going to extend our hips forward to get the stretch through the back leg. Excellent. Again, always keeping the chin level to the floor. Just always keep driving that in the mind, that good posture in that upright position, which we should be doing in everything we do, which is great. So another 5 seconds, that's really good. Excellent. And now stepping back the left leg to right. Brief pause, and we're going to repeat on the other side. So big step forward, front knee bent forward. That's it, good. Extending through the hips now for the stretch forward. So you're fit for your hip flexors and also the hamstring and calf. Excellent. That's it. So just making sure that right knee's facing the wall. That's it, good. There we go. Doing really well. Actually feel a nice good stretch for the legs here.
Yeah.
That's good. So 5 more seconds. Excellent. And coming back to the upright position. Good. So that's all our stretches, Francis. So that's the full session complete. So hopefully today it's been useful and good. So you met all the objectives today. So we managed to do all the weight programming we aimed to do today and all the exercises. You performed them all really well. We talked through some points we need to work on. But what's really important is you're taking the lessons from the last sessions and putting them into practice today, and also keep them in through the session. I think that's really important because throughout this whole 12-week plan, it's about us developing throughout the whole time. And you're showing you're doing that now. So just to confirm, there's no injuries after the session, you feel good in yourself now? Cool, so I think you should be mindful to leave the session with a sense of accomplishment today. You've done a lot and done really well. What's really important now is to think about what we do next. So that's the 3 hours for recovery. So we need to rehydrate, so make sure after that you've got a good amount of water taken on board.
Okay.
Make sure you can keep the levels topped off as we programmed before for the rest of the day. Refuel, I know you've got a protein drink with you to have afterwards, as we planned out before, making sure the nutrition plan is in order. Also rebuild, so making sure we get a good night's sleep tonight, to make sure we get follow our sleep hygiene routine we talked about. That will really help us get ready for tomorrow then, and the rest of the week. So no injuries, so I hope you enjoyed the session today.
I did, no, thank you very much.
Good, so
Really enjoyable.
that's good, that's the main thing. So just reflect on today, put loads of work into practice, doing really well. So what's really good here is that you're showing the progression each time, and that moving forward is going to make a real big difference to your goals down the line. So we've got a couple of key areas we need to work on. It's that real driving and that exploding through the ceiling with a push press, and that will come in time. But what's good is you keep that right position. And today with the reverse cable flies, making sure we just get those elbows level with the shoulders when we're doing that. The main thing is all the key points of that today, which is really good. So thank you very much, Francis, and I'll see you next session.
Thank you.